control as well when you consider the Maokai, the Cassiopeia, long-range, relatively safe engage tools from the side of SK Gaming. But for Team Vitality, you really have to go all...
But Bo is hovering up towards this top side and maybe looking for Relevant already. He's spot on a ward.
He's got that flash available to him. Bo's going to try to thread the needle if he can. Starts to apply that red buff and chipping away. Minions now turning to help out. Cocoon connects. Venomous Bite as well. Counter-strike available. Will land the stun. Bo goes forward. Leap strike out. Irrelevant backed up by the army of minions. Now flashes. Photon's looking for the parlay. The long-range engage from Markoon. Ends up being a trade. It's 1-for-1 as the sapling is tossed into the bush. Mid lane Sertuss is already starting to roam. And those minions are still pushing towards the tower. Photon, the focus of Markoon. Another sapling thrown out. Balkeg is put down and Photon starts to burn. And it looks like Markoon may just have enough damage. Goes forward once again. 2 kills to SK.
I mean, nice start for SK. The fact that you actually get Markoon pathing top here to help Irrelevant shows a very different style. Engage on bot side though as Exakick will just hop over the wall. But one of the things is...
Here as well. No teleport available for Sertuss. Looking to find the chain. Gets it. DOS is making his way to this top lane as well. Irrelevant has hit level 6 ahead of Photon. Markoon's going forward. Oh, there's everybody getting involved. The leap strike forward, counter strike. Not going to be enough damage just yet. And the pulverize sets up Bo to take down Irrelevant. Now the next target is Markoon, and DOS will not be able to save him. 2 quick kills to Vitality.
I mean, there's so many roams going on here. Junglers are top, supports are top, but Vitality are the ones that end up coming out on top. You get the...
Talk about it as much because of every other player on the squad.
And I think the big thing is because it's been so much of a bot lane focused meta, looking towards people like, you know, Neon and Kaiser haven't been doing so hot. He does have to try and carry, but...
Chain of Corruption onto Markoon, and will get chunked down. 3 members of Vitality on the jungle side of SK, but Sertuss hasn't been able to make his way down just yet. And an easy kill, they get the dragon as well.
And this is why I want to play in a side lane and try and punish SK before they can really get to that big team fight.
Well, right now, it's a 1,000 gold lead here for Vitality. Neon's left alone underneath the turret. 3 seconds, 2 seconds before the teleport is available for Photon. Hit goes in, surges up and just donates that kill with the help of the tower, as well as that cannon barrage. Easy reply back from Neon, and Bo is once again going top. But here comes Markoon, thrown out the ulti, double root, but there's no damage. An easy kill once again.
I mean, 3 kills now.
So Photon this time round, maybe at a numbers disadvantage. Markoon still standing around. You've got to consider the opportunity cost. They're looking to set themselves up an easy kill as the wild growth is thrown down and Photon is just chain CC'd to death.
But look at the bot side. You're getting completely pushed away. We're going in as Kaiser.
Kaiser! Exakick is trying to survive, but Bo finds the 4th of the game. Those tower plates you talked about, starting to be balanced out. Get caught themselves.
I think when you look at SK, it's about getting to a 3rd item, right? I think if you can get around... Oh, hang on, Perkz.
Take a look here. Running spark thrown out from Exakick. Instantly replied from Perkz. Over the wall from Kaiser. Cocoon lands onto Sertuss. Now he's caught underneath that cannon barrage. And the Nature's Grasp used defensively, trying to find Perkz. But look at all of the ultimates blown, as well as the cleanse and flash from Exakick.
I mean, but look across at Vitality. Every ultimate is down. Multiple flashes are burnt as well. They are just as hurt. SK now need to get into this pit. Can Markoon with flash make a miracle steal?
Find out as all of a sudden Irrelevant and Perkz going toe-to-toe. Perkz TP back into that tri-bush and flash defensively. Powder kick into the arrows, and Perkz chains forward. Neon will be able to secure the kill. The rest of SK are running for their lives. They use that Baron as bait and get another kill.
And again, Vitality just playing this well, making sure that SK are running into them blind so they can try someone like Perkz even to down to this bot side to take up a Photon now.
Well, a lot of invested. Cannon barrage comes out and Photon will be killed. Sertuss picks up the 1st of the game. And in a 5 versus 4, where do SK make their next move? They still have to be very, very cautious. A lot of long-range damage. And CC can come out. They started off the Baron. It's down to 7,000. Chain of Corruption starts to spread as the hail of arrows continues to chip away. Nature's Grasp thrown out from Markoon. He's inside the pit, but the chipping away, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. As Vitality have forced the majority of the team out, and now Vitality are in the pit. The lightning crash comes down, and that goes golden, as all of a sudden Perkz will not be able to run. It's stolen!
personally still
I feel a little nervous here for Vitality. They haven't had the cleanest mid to late games throughout the course of winter. And SK have demonstrated they can win from behind. The damage is being put down as Sertuss steps forward. The petrifying gaze starts up Neon, and he's taken down. Kaiser will look to be the next target and finds a 4-man pulverize, preventing the further chase. The tower stands, the kill's secured, and SK are clawing back this deficit.
Vitality overstayed.
Push that vision line forward. Vitality have the opportunity to start Baron, to force a play, force SK towards you, and Dagda, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, trying to get the TP out of from Irrelevant, I think, but already...
That's going so quick, that's going so incredibly quick. Nature's Grasp is thrown on inside the pit, it's stolen! Markoon manages to get the Baron! Now he's stuck with 4 members of Vitality and he concedes his life. But the Baron is secured by SK Gaming.
Photon bursts out multiple members, fantastic, Vitality can follow up, but in a drawn-out fight, SK are favored.
I'm going to keep my eyes on those powder kicks as it's SK starting a fight. Nature's Grasp is out. Markoon is headbutted away. Cannon Barrage trying to split up Exakick, who eats a gigantic barrel, and multiple members of Vitality forced away by Irrelevant. The zap from Exakick picks up a kill onto the support and the engage, followed up from the Cocoon. Sertuss is in a little bit of trouble, but the backup is there. They forced Perkz out. They forced Neon away, and Perkz dives into 4. The heal is gigantic, but it's Exakick that finds yet another kill, and Perkz is dropped for a triple to Exa and SK.
The extended fight goes to SK. Photon couldn't get in a position for the barrels, and SK find it. And they don't even care about the dragon. They're going for the end Quickshot.
2 members of Vitality alive. Neon and Photon standing against 5 members of SK. Have they done it once again? Have SK bounced back from a gigantic deficit in the early game? And it looks like at the final pressure as Baron has now timed out.
There's no Baron. As you say, Photon can clear these waves and SK are too low. They have to find something here.
Well, the Nexus turret has now been taken out. Irrelevant is dropped as well. SK on the retreat, 20 seconds before Perkz is up and he's got that teleport available. The piercing arrow will not find a target, and Sertuss does have the petrifying gaze. They get the inhibitor, they get the Nexus turret, and they're going to look for the dragon. And once again, we will reset and look for another fight.
I don't know if we get to reset here. SK don't have the damage to try and burst this down. Vitality are moving in. TP for Perkz, TP for Photon. They're already in mid lane. SK need to get out of here.
The dragon is secured. Perkz completes the teleport. Looking to chase. Cannon Barrage is dropped as well. But SK do it. They've been able
strong
to...
when it gets into these team fights. The extra shield as well going to make it very hard to burst him out. For people like Photon, the change that we saw to Bloodthirster, they're going to have a big impact.
That's all of a sudden Vitality on the defensive. Bo gets jumped on with a Nature's Grasp, and Sertuss throws out the petrifying gaze, but it's dodged by so many. Cannon Barrage rattling across. SK, Exakick finds a kill onto Bo, but Neon is dropped as well. The zap goes out, it's gigantic. SK have done it. SK have got the numbers advantage. They've got the kills to their name. And despite the fact that Photon gets one back, it's SK with the gigantic advantage.
This needs to be the biggest barrel of Photon's life, but I just don't see an opportunity for him. Already you can see Markoon looking to zone away, making sure that he can't do any damage to this minion wave as it starts to move forward.
Starting to be hammered away. The next inhibitor with turret will be taken out. The super minions will need some time. Look at the minimap in that bottom lane. These last minions can be cleared out quickly by Photon if he can get the barrels down. But the first one is dropped. He manages to at least drop several of them. And underneath the turret will now use that GA. Starts to resurrect. The next turret's dropped. SK have done it. SK will take down Vitality in game 1.
The first seed from the regular split will fall to SK in game number 1. Wasn't the best of starts for SK, but apparently that doesn't matter to them. Another win from a huge deficit for SK.
What a turnaround. What a game. And what an